Hi, so for today's practice, we're going to start seated, and you'll want a pillow. You might also want a rolled blanket, and you'll want to make sure as well that if you like legs up the wall, we'll be ending practice in that shape today. So either making sure that you have a wall nearby that's really accessible, or if you're in your living room, you can always do legs up the couch, and that's a great alternative. Since we will be starting seated right now, if sitting on the ground or on a pillow on the ground is uncomfortable for your body, you are welcome to sit on the edge of a chair or a couch. I just ask that whatever you choose, your spine is still nice and long. And that means shoulders stacking over hips, not like slumping into whatever you're sitting on. But we will be seated for probably like 10, if not 15 minutes. So you can also sit with your back against the wall. That's also a great option too, if you notice your body just doesn't love sitting upright. Okay, so just moving there, please. And once you're settled, allowing your eyes to close or enjoying a downcast gaze, beginning to shrug the shoulders up to your ears as you inhale, and exhale, soften back and down. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, relax them back and down. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. And just take a moment here, sitting nice and tall, feeling length through the top of the head and length down into the sit bones. Feeling as if a smile is broadening across the chest. Begin to gently scan awareness through the body. Softening any tension through the face. Through the neck into the upper chest, upper back. Scanning down the arms into the wrists, into the hands, fingers. Feeling awareness drift down through the torso. Allowing the low belly to relax and sensing a deeper, fuller breath into the low belly, into the low back. Continuing to drift awareness through the pelvic bowl and down into the leg, into the ankles and the feet. And gradually bring awareness back to your center. And that might be the low belly, that might be the heart space. Whatever that anchor point is for you, and allow your awareness and your breath to rest there just for a moment. Steady, natural breaths in and out. And today's offering is about presence and the peace and calm and connection that is that is found and remembered within the present moment. Be here now. Lately, I have found myself wanting to rush my way to the ending of things, interactions, experiences, feelings, silence. Right now, I am in the practice of not pushing so hard, rather dropping back into my body, taking the extra moments to really feel my feet on the ground and being with my breath and what I find there in its wholeness. Enjoying another deep breath right where you are. And exhale. And either staying with your natural breath or perhaps joining me for a few cycles of alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. We'll begin, if you're comfortable, by bringing the right hand towards your face, bringing the right thumb to the right nostril, and either bringing your index and middle finger to the space between your eyebrows or drawing them towards your palm, either or, but your right thumb is on your right nostril and your right ring finger is on your left nostril. So, however you prefer to have your hands on your face. And if hands on face is completely uncomfortable, then simply visualize what I guide us through, and you can do what is called phantom Nadi Shodhana. So we'll begin by gently placing pressure on the right nostril and opening the left one, and inhale for a count of 4 through the left side of the nose. Close that nostril. As you exhale, open the right nostril to release the breath for a count of 4. Immediately inhale through the right nostril. Close that. Open the left. Exhale out the left for a count of 4. Inhale for a count of 4 through the left nostril. Close that one. Open the right. Exhale for 4. Inhale through the right for 4. Close the right. Open the left. Exhale for 4. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Close that. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Close that. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Open the left. Exhale. And now we'll add a hold on the inhale. So inhale through the left. Close the left nostril. Hold the breath on full for a count of 4. Open the right. Exhale for 4. Inhale through the right for 4. Close the right and hold. Open the left, exhale. Inhale through the left. Close that and hold. Open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. And clip that closed hold. Open the left, exhale. One more round on your own. Let's do one more round on your own. Release your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And again, breathing in and out of the nose now. Scan awareness through the body. Really tuning into how it feels to breathe through your nose. Perhaps sensing greater balance between the right and left side of the body. Perhaps feeling a little more grounded as well. And you might take a moment here to set an intention for yourself, or perhaps a word as your anchor for practice. And whenever your mind wanders off, you can use that intention or word or my offering of presence, of slowing down as your anchor to come back again and again to this moment, to your body, to your breath in this practice. Again, as you inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale back down. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale back down. One more time, inhale, shrug them up. Exhale back and down. Beginning to gently blink your eyes open if they're closed, or lift your gaze. We'll move off of any prop that you might have been sitting on. And bring your right leg to cross in front of your left. And if you're sitting on a chair, then you can still have feet on the mat. That's totally fine, or feet on the ground. If you're sitting on the ground, then bring your legs cross-legged, right leg in front. Resting hands on your thighs. Start to lean back, sway to the left, and then bring your chest forward and sway towards the right. Keep your sit bones super anchored. You can use your knees again to stabilize you. And just create some nice big, slow circles with the upper body. And this just helps to create space through the low back, through the hips, these areas that can often get so tight just from moving around through life. One more circle. And bringing the chest forward, start to walk your hands to the right. Reaching hands super long, keep left hip really heavy. Soften the shoulders and the chest for a moment. Taking 3 deep breaths into the right side waist, sorry, into the left side waist. Relaxing across the forehead, softening the jaw. Keep walking your hands over to the right now. Plant the right hand beside you as you sweep your left arm up and over the ear to the right. Again, keep the left sit bones heavy. Press into the right hand. That helps anchor the left side. Gently feel your belly button drawing in. So again, just imagine you're wearing a super high-waisted pair of jeans. That always helps me. Just so our core is engaged, protecting low back. And now bring your left hand behind your head. Gently press head into hand, open the left elbow, gaze up. As you exhale, hug belly to spine, gaze towards the right knee. Inhale, press into right hand, open left elbow, gaze up. Exhale, hug belly to spine, gaze towards the right knee. One more. Inhale, open left elbow, gaze up. Exhale, round the back, gaze towards the right knee. Open left elbow, reach the left hand and arm over the ear, press into the right, big stretch. And as you exhale, start to circle towards center. Bring hands together in front of the low belly. Interlace hands, flip the palms. Press the hands forward, reach them up, up, up. Sitting bones are nice and heavy. Feel length through the sides of the body. And as you exhale, cactus, 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 open the chest. Bring your hands behind you. Sit back a touch, uncross your legs. The left leg is now in front. Again, if you're sitting on a chair, just stay as you are. Placing hands on knees, and we'll all start to gently roll forward and to the left and lean back. So again, if you're joining and sitting on the edge of a couch or chair, you can still do this sitting with your feet on the ground, and just resting hands on your lap is perfect. Nice, big, slow circles. It's amazing how such a simple movement can really wake us up to areas where we might have tension in the body and might be holding different emotions or just from movement patterns, what creates tension from repetitive movement, or just like bracing if we're perceiving any kind of threat or discomfort in a situation. It's amazing how our body can hold all of that. So now as you lean forward, start to walk your hands to the left. Keep right sit bone heavy, sending breath into the right side of the body, relaxing head and neck and shoulders. And as you inhale, feel the breath expand through the whole right side. As you exhale, feel everything soften. Inhale, feeling breath expand through the whole right side. Exhale, feeling the body soften. One more deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Walking hands to the left, planting the left hand, sweep the right arm over the ear. Press into the left hand as you wrap the left side under, gazing towards the ceiling under the right arm. And you might stay right here, or you might bring right hand behind head. And as you inhale, open the elbow and chest, look up. As you exhale, hug navel to spine, round the back, gaze towards the mat to the left. Inhale, open right elbow, follow it up to the ceiling. Exhale, hug belly to spine, round the back, gaze towards your left hand. Inhale, open the right elbow, open chest. Exhale, round the back, gaze in. This time, open the right elbow, reach the right arm over the ear. Nice big side stretch, inhale. And as you exhale, start to circle your arms forward. Bring hands interlaced at low belly, flip the palms, press them forward, reach them up, inhale. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Bring your hands behind you, uncross your legs, step your feet a little wider, loosely windshield wiper side to side. And this time, allow your knees to lower to the right. Bring your left knee and shin to the long edge of your mat. Bring your right shin towards the top of the mat. And you can either keep your hands framing your right ankle and breathe more into your right outer hip and IT band, or you can walk your hands towards the top of the mat so your torso is more square and you're folding towards the right shin. This is called 90-90, and just take a moment here, sending breath into the right hip, into the right leg. And if you were sitting up on a chair now, I'd invite you to come down to the mat with us. And I know this can be fairly intense right off the hop, so you don't have to go super deep right now. We're still getting into different muscle groups. Just taking another breath here into the right hip. Notice if you're tense through the face, relax the shoulders. Stay for one extra breath, inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. Walking yourself back up. Begin to walk your hands behind you. Bring your feet back through center. Lower the legs to the left. So now left knee is in line with the top edge. Left knee and shin are in line with the short edge, which is probably the back edge of your mat. And the right knee and shin is in line with the long edge. So again, you might stay here and you might have your hands frame your left ankle. And this might be perfect. It might feel like a lot. You might have your hands so that you're facing the back of the mat here and you're more square over the left shin. If your right hip flexor is like screaming at you, you can always reach the right leg back a little bit more. And again, frame left foot or walk hands to the top of the left shin, in front of the left shin. And we'll stay for a few deep breaths here. Just notice how your body feels from side to side. Notice where you can invite in a little more space or a little more of a release with each passing breath. Enjoying another deep breath here. Sigh it out. Walking yourself back up. Bring yourself back through center. Give your legs a shake, extend them long. And we'll come into a wide leg forward fold to give our hamstrings some love. So bring your right foot towards your center line. Left leg is extended out to the left any amount. And if you have blocks or you have a bolster, you might, or a pillow, you might bring it in front of you just so you can rest forearms down. You might not want a prop. So you might have your hands on the mat, flex through the left foot. Sit nice and tall as you inhale, and as you exhale, hug belly to spine. Allow your exhale to deepen your forward fold. So you're not rounding your back and reaching forward, trying to get your chest to the ground. I'd rather you lengthen out of your spine and then hinge at your hips and stop when you reach your wall, so to speak. Like you'll notice you'll kind of hit an imaginary wall, and just allow your hands to land and soften. And if you'd rather have the pillow or bolster, then you can bring it up a little higher, maybe under forearms. We're not always needing to go to the deepest version of a shape right away. Often we can choose a modification and allow ourselves to hold a few breaths and notice that will naturally deepen into the shape. And as you're resting here, notice where sensation is the strongest, where your body is communicating in this shape. Perhaps sending breath into the right hip, into the back of the left leg. Enjoying one more breath right here. And exhale. Walking yourself upright. And just for a moment, sit up tall, inhale. As you exhale, rotate your ribs any amount to the left. Walk your hands to frame your left leg. And as you exhale, start to fold towards your left leg as if you're trying to reach your nose towards your toes. Keeping right hip heavy. So this brings it a little bit more into the right side waist, into that low back area, into the space of our right liver as well as our right kidney, towards our adrenals. Taking two more breaths right here. Start to walk yourself back upright. Bring your chest back through center. Extend the right leg out beside you. Draw the left foot to the midline. And again, your right leg isn't super far out to the right. It's just a little bit to the right, whatever is most accessible for your hamstrings and your hips. And again, one side might feel totally different to the other. So sitting nice and tall, inhale, flex through the right foot. Make sure you're not hyper extending through the back of the knee so that the right heel's lifted. We want the right heel heavy. Excuse me, right heel heavy with the back of the knee. There might be some space. So again, sitting tall. And as you exhale, start to walk forward with your hands, finding a bit of a hold, a hinge at the hip. And again, you might just stay here, feeling your elbows gently draw in as you rest your hands on the ground, sending breath into the back of the right leg and left hip. Or if you have your pillow, bolster, or block, you might prefer to have that in front of you, resting your forearms. That just gives a little more height so you can see where you're at today. And again, coming back to softening obvious gripping or tightness. Noticing your breath right here, right now. Enjoying 3 more deep breaths here. Begin to ripple yourself back upright, walking hands closer to the body. Move your prop to the side. Start to sit even taller as you inhale. Rotate ribs as you exhale. Hands frame your right leg. Inhale, sit a little taller. And as you exhale, fold forward. Stay heavy through the left hip. Relax the head and the neck as you reach your nose towards your right toe. Today we're really creating space through the sideways. Two more breaths right here. And walk yourself back upright, coming all the way up. Bring your chest to face forward. Bring your hands behind you again. Straighten both legs. Give them a shake. And we'll make our way over now towards tabletop hands. So finding hands under shoulders, knees under hips, enjoying 3 regular cat and cows. So as you inhale, feel shoulder blades glide on the back, offer the heart. As you exhale, hug belly to spine, round the back, gaze down. Inhale, lengthening spine, shoulder blades glide on the back, offer the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone around the spine, gaze down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Bring your hands to face left and right. So your fingertips point to the left and to the right. And just gently start to sway towards the right and towards the left. We're going to give our wrists a little bit of love before we get into a deeper hip opening shape. And now come back through center. Turn your hands again. So now your fingertips are pointing towards your knees and your baby fingers towards the inside. So if I'm facing you, my hands are like this. And so this might be super, super intense. We don't often stretch our forearms. If you can hold this, amazing. If it's super intense, do what you can, enjoy a few breaths, and then go back to your regular hand shape for cat and cow. If you'd like to explore a little more movement with your fingertips pointing towards your knees, start to circle through the torso, very small circles. And you'll feel this in your forearms and wrists. And we'll just do this for a moment, I promise. We're almost done. Notice if you can soften within the breath. These more uncomfortable shapes are really bigger metaphors for navigating discomfort of life. So when we can relax into the breath in these postures, it allows us to relax into our breath in challenges in life. Start to circle your torso the other way. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Notice if you're looking straight ahead. Keep your gaze towards the ground. So the back of the neck is spacious. Now come back to neutral. One more thing, flip the palms so the back of the hands are on the mat. Your fingertips are pointing towards your knees and start to bring your bum towards your heels. Keep your toes tucked. Take a moment here, draw your belly button towards your spine, protect your low back. Say hi to your forearms and wrists. Again, you control how deep this is. So if this feels insane, then no worries. You can always stop. Or you can gently sway forward and back once more. And come back and now flip the hands back to normal. Sit your bum on your heels. Keep your toes tucked if possible. Stretch your feet for a moment, sitting tall, bum on heels. This also might feel intense. And just shake your fingers, flick your hands, and shake your arms and wrists. And flick your hands, and shake your arms and wrists. And flick your hands, and shake your arms and wrists. And this is a distraction from the foot stretch, which is really good for our fascial line, which runs along the whole back line of the body. So now coming back to tabletop, slide your right foot out behind you, glue your toes down to the mat. Notice if you're naturally swaying open, keep your right hip drawing down. Press into both hands, inhale, and exhale, draw the right heel back. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, draw the right heel back. And now lift the right heel, draw the knee to nose, step your right foot between your hands and walk it to the right. Inch your left knee back a touch. As you inhale, press into your finger pads, lift the chest. As you exhale, draw the hips back any amount, maybe flex the right toes. Inhale, bend into the right knee, shoulder blades glide on the back, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the hips back. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Then back into the right knee. Plant the left hand off to the left. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Draw right hip back, left hip forward. Maybe bring right hand behind head. You can always come up to your left finger pads. Press right hand into head, open the chest. You might stay here. Or as we float at the beginning in seated, as you inhale, open the right elbow, look up. As you exhale, keep legs as they are, hug belly to spine, gaze down to the left hand. Inhale, press into left hand, open right elbow, gaze up. Exhale, hug belly to spine, round the back, gaze down. One more time, inhale, open right elbow, gaze up. Exhale, hug belly to spine, gaze down. As you inhale, open the right elbow and now reach the right hand up. Big stretch, inhale. And as you exhale, bring both hands inside the right foot, come to finger pads, lengthen the spine, lift the chest, look straight ahead. And as you exhale, step back, tabletop. Planting the left hand, reach the right hand up. And exhale, thread the right arm over to the left, come down to the right shoulder, tent the left hand near the face. Tap your hips towards the right a touch and breathe into the back of the heart, into the upper back, feeling again perhaps another stretch through the whole right side of the body. One more breath right here. Exhale. Begin to press into the left hand, unravel the right, come back through tabletop. Slide the left foot now back behind you, plant the toes. Again, notice if your hips roll to one side, press through both hands, draw the left hip down a bit, reach out of the heel, enjoy 2 breaths into your left calf. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the left heel. Inhale. As you exhale, draw knee to nose. Step your left foot to the top left corner of the mat. Reach your right knee back. Come up to your finger pads. You might hold this or you might flow this with us. As you inhale, feel the shoulder blades glide on the back. Lengthen the spine. Lift the chin and chest. As you exhale, draw the hips back. Maybe straighten the left leg a little bit. Bend into the left knee, come up to your finger pads, inhale. Exhale, draw the hips back. So just giving our hamstrings a little more love. Inhale, offer the heart. Exhale, hips back. And this time, bend into the right knee. And plant the left knee, and plant the right hand beside you and tent the fingers. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward as you reach the left hand up. And you might stay right here, or you might bring left hand behind head and you might stay here, opening the elbow and chest. Or you might take it a little bit deeper. And as you inhale, open the elbow. And as you exhale, gaze down towards the right hand. And inhale, open left elbow. Exhale, hug belly to spine, gaze down towards the right hand. Inhale, open the left elbow, press into the right hand, look up to the sky. Exhale, hug belly to spine, round the back, gaze towards the right hand. Inhale, reach the left hand up, stretch long. Exhale, bring both hands inside the left foot. Coming to finger pads one more time, lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, step back, tabletop. Planting the right hand, reach the left hand up, inhale. And as you exhale, thread the left arm over to the right, coming down to the left shoulder, left ear, and start to tap your hips to the left a touch. Press into the right hand as you roll onto the left shoulder, sending breath into the back of the heart. One more deep breath here. And exhale. Begin to press into the right hand, unravel the left arm, tuck the toes, bring toes together, knees wide, and bring your bum to heels for child's pose. And you might bring a pillow under the chest or bolster under the chest if you don't want to go as deep in the knees or the hips. Or you might sit all the way back with bum towards heels, enjoying a deeper version of the shape. Enjoying 5 breaths here, integrating that little movement sequence we just explored. Reconnecting with your breath, feeling it rise from the low back through the ribs into the upper back. Feeling your body soften, exhale into the mat, let it go. Enjoying 2 more cycles of breath. Begin to gently rock your brow line against the mat. Or if you're resting on a pillow or bolster, then maybe rolling your head side to side. And starting to make your way back through tabletop and just over to sit or sitting back on your heels just for a moment, just to do one simple neck release before we end with legs up the wall. So as you're sitting tall, roll your chin to your chest, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath right here. Exhale. Relax your head back. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Soften the right side. Take a breath into the right side of the neck and shoulder. And chin to chest. And then one more time now, roll your head to the left. Pause for a moment. Relax your head back, rolling right ear to right shoulder, breathing into left side of the neck. And then exhale, chin to chest. Bring your hands to interlace in front of low belly. Start to flip your palms. And as you inhale, lift your gaze with your hand. Reaching hands up to the ceiling one more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, practice the arms, open the chest. Notice the space created. And we'll make our way now over to your legs up the wall shape if that's how you'd like to end practice today. We'll just be here for a couple minutes, but it's a really nice way to end practice. So bringing your hips all the way to the wall. And then hoist your legs up the wall. And it's really awkward. You have to kind of like use your elbows to ensure me closer. And then I walk my feet up the wall. And that helps me get my bum closer to the wall. And notice if your legs are splaying super far out to the sides, try to walk your legs a little closer together, your feet a little closer together. And you might now end with arms like a cactus out beside you, or you might want hands on heart and belly. And as you're resting here, enjoy a deep, deep breath in, feeling the breath travel from the bottom of the feet, back of the legs, your spine, all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, let it go. Again, deep, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Eyes are closed or in a soft gaze. Enjoying a few minutes here in silence and stillness together. And if your mind wanders off, guide it back to your intention or your word for practice as well as your breath. Be here now. Lately, I have found myself wanting to rush my way to the ending of things, interactions, experiences, feelings, silence. Right now, I am in the practice of not pushing so hard, rather dropping back into my body, taking the extra moments to really feel my feet on the ground and being with my breath and what I find there in its wholeness. As you're still resting on your back with legs up the wall, enjoying a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And gently begin to walk your feet down the wall. And as you walk them down the wall, you'll start to maybe roll to one side and just pause on your side. Take another moment there. Take a moment to thank your body, breath, heart, and mind for guiding you through practice and life. Recognizing the intelligence, wisdom, and resilience that you embody. And as you feel ready, pressing yourself up towards a seated shape with eyes closed or in a soft gaze. Perhaps joining me, bringing a hand to heart, resting the other hand on the earth, bowing chin to chest. Deep gratitude to yourself, deep gratitude to one another, deep gratitude to this practice. Acknowledging the land that we're each on, all of the people who have come before us and cared for this land, and this amazing planet that sustains and connects all of us. May we continue to protect, respect, and honor this land, ourselves, and one another. And may we honor a slower pace that really allows us to access presence and connection, and to remember the peace and calm that is always available to us and within us, and to remember our innate wholeness as well. Taking one more breath together, inhale, exhale. Thank you so much for practicing. From my heart to yours, namaste.